Battle House is a tactical mission-based laser tag experience. We're not your traditional laser tag with the vests and the plastic guns. We have headbands with 3 sensors on it attached to a gun that's based on the real thing. So we have a shotgun, pistol, sniper, just to name a few. And you're also not going to run around a dark room for 30 minutes. You're going to play an hour and a half, and you have 6 to 7 different missions, such as domination, capture the flag, search and destroy, just to name a few of them.
The next game we're going to play is called Manhunt. It's like hide and seek with guns.
Half of us go that way, half of us go that way, and then some of us go up and some go down. So basically even strategy across the board.
You have to work together as a team and communicate in our big arena with 8 2-story structures. And then what really sets us aside is the technology that we have at Battle House. So now we're going to go over the guns. These are the most important part of Battle House because without these you wouldn't be able to play. Every ticket's going to get you an hour and a half of game time plus the standard gun, which is this one right here. On the back you have adjustable buttstock to adjust to your comfortability. On the top is a red dot sight, and you are using those to aim for these head sensors right here. They are sighted in, so if you miss, it's most likely your aim, not our guns. This gun is semi-automatic, so every time you pull the trigger, it's going to be 1 shot fired. There's 30 rounds in each mag, 8 mags total. If you're ever met with a clicking noise, that means you're out of ammo, and you need to press this red button right here. After 2 seconds, it'll reload, and you can start shooting again. This one takes 4 shots to kill, so after 3 times, you're going to hear a grunting noise. On that last hit, you're going to hear this. Your sensors will stay lit up, you won't be able to shoot, and you'll hear that noise. That's how you know you're dead, and you need to go respawn it. So the next gun we're going to go over is the M4. This is one of our upgrades. Anything outside of the standard is going to be an upgrade. A lot of people think it might be pay to win, like video games have microtransactions. Here, that's not the case. We make sure to play test them all. So for example, the M4, it still takes 4 shots to kill, but it's automatic. So when you hold down the trigger, it's automatic. However, with that, it takes 4 seconds to reload. So when you press this red button, it takes 4 seconds instead of 2. Then you can start shooting again. You're always going to be giving something up when you're trying to get something. That's how we play test it. Next gun is going to be our submachine gun. This one's going to shoot faster than the M4, but it takes more shots to kill. So this one takes 6 shots. Shoots a little faster. Press the red button, reloads. This is the shotgun. A lot of people ask what's the best gun. It really depends on your play style, especially when it comes to the shotgun. It's a closer range, but it has a spread on it and takes only 2 shots to kill. Also very loud. So, like I said, it depends on your play style. If you like to be up close and personal, the shotgun might be better, or maybe the submachine gun. However, if you like to be at a distance, this is our sniper right here. 1 shot, 1 kill, but you have to reload after every single shot. So when you pull the trigger, you can't shoot again. You have to press the red button, wait 4 seconds, you can shoot again. This is longer engagement ranges, go figure it's a sniper. Not really supposed to be in the middle of all the action. This next one is our yeet cannon. This is the fastest shooting gun that we offer. It still takes 6 shots to kill, but it has a little less ammo than the submachine gun and it shoots faster. A lot of people like that one if you like to play on the objective. The last upgrade we're going to go over is the pistol. This one, closer range just like the shotgun, but only 2 shots to kill. And after 5 rounds, you have to press the button to reload. This one is not an upgrade. This is what my refs use. This is the gun that can do everything. We have a lot of customers, especially kids, saying, can I get this one? The answer is no. It'll always be no unless you work here. This one can respawn people in, we can end game, we can change armor, bleed out time, the number of respawns. We can change a lot of settings for all of these guns, and therefore changing a lot of the game modes. So for example, we can do kind of a juggernaut style. We can give one person a lot of health, armor, really fast fire rate, and everyone's trying to take them out. Just a lot of things that we can do with the technology that we have at Battle House. So with all these guns, we have a couple of customers ask, it's lasers, is that gonna hurt my eyes? The answer is no, it's completely safe. They are IR lasers, much like in your TV remotes. You could point those at anyone, nothing's gonna hurt, it's not gonna hurt them. It's just sending the signal and all the data from our guns over to the other sensors to know that what's been hitting it sends that information. A lot of people also ask about stats. Oh, am I gonna know how many kills I'm getting? Things like that. The answer is also no, because we'd have to have a signal coming back to the guns. But also, if people have that information, they usually only focus on like kills and deaths and things like that. They're not focused on working as a team. And since we're on the topic of safety, a lot of people are coming in and they tell their kids, which is really nice to see, they're like, these are not real, it's okay, you can shoot at each other, it is for fun. There's that separation, which is nice. But then the older crowd, they like that it feels like a real gun, it's metal, but they are all lasers, there's no projectiles, and it's all invisible light. So we're gonna go over a couple of game modes with our technology or our props. These are our domination cubes. These are all developed in-house by Battle House. How it works is red team, you're gonna come up, hold down the button for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, the cube will light up red. Now you're gonna wanna defend it or go find more cubes. There'll be 3 of them total somewhere in the arena. Blue team, you're gonna wanna do the same thing, but for your side. Hold down the blue button. After 5 seconds, it'll light up blue. Same thing. Defend this cube or go find the other cubes, just like domination in Call of Duty.
You are a bomber and you are a diffuser.
The bomb has been planted!
So this next prop is what we use in Search and Destroy. It's a fan favorite for sure. The customers love it. It's our suitcase bomb. So how it works is you're gonna have an attacking team. They need to find an undisclosed location within 4 minutes. If they don't find it, they lose automatically. If they do find that location, they press this button right here. They release.
A bomb is armed.
And the bomb is armed. A 2-minute timer starts right here, and the defending team now has to defuse it. How they're gonna do that is press either one of these 4 metallic buttons. 3 of them will speed it up, 1 of them will defuse it right away. It's random every single time. The other way is holding down this button for 7 seconds. After 7 seconds, it'll generate a 4-digit code on the screen, and the players need to input that code.
Good job. The bomb is safe.
It's random every time, even we don't know what the code or the buttons are gonna be. A little bit about our arena that you're gonna be playing in. It's 15,000 square feet. We have 8 2-story structures and they're all connected by catwalks with 4 staircases. There's 2 respawns in the arena that you do have to go back to if you die. We do have structures around the buildings that you can hide behind for cover so you can move from one position to another. Hopefully your teammates are protecting you as you're moving and you're not caught out in the open. So now we're upstairs. Like I was saying, all the structures are 2-story, which is really cool 3D environment. You have to watch all your angles. This is one of the other spawns. This is where the other team is spawning in. Again, it has those red boxes back there, how you have to come back to life. Some game modes, you only have 1 life. Other game modes, you have unlimited lives. It just depends on what game mode we're playing. What's really cool about up here is it's almost like another game is going on. They definitely interact with, like if you come over here, you can look down at, that's our chopper square for get to the chopper. What's really cool is it's like 2 game modes. One all going on upstairs and then a whole one going downstairs with small interactions with the catwalks.
I keep forgetting about the stairs up top, so I gotta keep on my 6.
My experience here at Battle House was amazing. Our team Red, we were pumped up to go out there and search and destroy, and I believe that was our main focus, was first and foremost, eliminate the opposing team.
I think I killed 3. Feels pretty good, actually, kind of exhilarating. Even at my age, yeah. I am not a spring chicken, but this was a great exercise. I could go as hard as I wanted or as slow as I wanted and still engage in the game and the play.
It was definitely exercise.
Exercise for sure.
And I can't tell you how much fun it was actually to shoot people. I've never been a person that thought I would like to shoot people, but this is harmless and it's just so much fun.
But also it's more active, I guess.
It's more like you're quite literally in the game instead of like just sitting on your couch like.
Taking the experience from the video games and to here, it does help because you're familiar with checking your surroundings, looking in doorways and windows, and looking up top.
I have a short range on my gun. I'm gonna hang out and kill anybody that comes at. Okay.
My daughter was here and she's 7, she's the youngest one here. Her cousins and team rallied around her and kind of shielded her, protected her, so run around, and it was very cool seeing them come together like that.
My husband and I co-own Christian Brothers Automotive in Salina, Texas. We came today with our team of about 22 people to have a great team building event, have some fun, some camaraderie, and a lot of competition.
Teamwork!
If you definitely want to work together as a team, this is a place where you want to go. I spend a lot of time with the guys inside the main office and don't really get to spend a lot of time with the technicians back there. We spent a lot of time here together, working together as a team.
Our team works hard, 11-hour days, 5 days a week, and we don't have a lot of time for fun, but we always try to make sure we have some type of fun. So quarterly, we try to find an outing or something that we can do as a team to just enjoy being together.
Just furthering our bond together. That back and forth team camaraderie where you don't really get to experience that on a daily basis in a shop with a wrench.
Fellowship, community, friendship, and it happens when you take people out of the work environment.
Oh, there's one right there, turn.
It just creates that more of a togetherness and bond when you're working together with these guys in an action-packed situation.
Well, I'm really smart. I let her lead, so that way I don't get in trouble.
That's the secret to a long marriage.
Yeah,
That's it.
helpful advice.
And we get to know each other's spouses, we get to know a little bit more who you are outside of the workplace, and just have a great time together.
It felt awesome.
It's all about attitude.
Absolutely awesome.
What I'm really proud of is that I am the first franchisee and then also the only one in Texas, the first one in Texas. I grew up in Frisco back when there was only 4 high schools. Now there's 11 or more now. And so it's really cool to move back after the Marine Corps, come back to my home, and then open a business. It's just really cool, really proud of it in Texas. And then veteran friendly, gun friendly, business friendly. It's just a really good place to be, and that's why I'm really proud to be here. And have the opportunity, and Texas, Plano specifically, would accept me that I can grow this company here. What really kicked all this off was joining the Marine Corps. Honestly, that was the critical decision in my life that sparked the rest of my future. I did the normal stuff, graduated high school, went to college because it was the next step. Quickly realized it wasn't a good fit for me. I wasn't mature, I wasn't respecting the education yet, so I decided to leave. So then I came home one day and said, hey, Dad, I joined the Marine Corps. And of course, he was very, very proud. I come from a military background. My grandpa was in the Army, my uncle was in the Marine Corps, and then my other grandpa was in the Air Force. So I joined the Marine Corps and I learned a lot there.
And we were like, wow, awesome, okay. And from then on, he really didn't look back.
When I joined the Marine Corps, kind of from there, I could respect things more, I understand where people were coming from. The first thing that I learned was actually during boot camp, and it's just the bigger picture of things that you can apply to life and business. And some people are like, oh, is boot camp hard? Yes, it's very hard, it's very physically demanding. It's more of a mental game, and that's where you get sharp. And once I realized why the drill instructors or people were yelling, it's like, oh, because we have a schedule to keep. They're yelling because if we don't get there, then we're late for that, and then it all trickles down. As soon as I realized that, boot camp became a breeze. You just be buttoned up, be squared away, and you just realize where people are coming from. And then you just be in the right place at the right time, and things are smoother. Directly correlated with life. Once you die, you have to come up front because you only have one life. Catwalks are off limits. Your 45 seconds to hide starts now.
I see veterans starting a business, they're being more serious and they pay attention to the details, and especially for a business like this. They're making sure everything is working properly. They know firsthand what it's like, so they're able to bring those firsthand experiences into a facility like this.
If you can see where people are coming from, and you might not agree, but if you can see where it is and then you know where to show up or where not to be, you can get very far in life. And that was a really, really big thing that helped me out. And it still is.
Michael, as a young boy, he loved action. So in Indian Guides, he won the archery. Never had picked up a bow and arrow before, won the archery. He also won the sharpshooting. Never had done shooting before, he just was natural at it. As a teenager, He was very much into Call of Duty, all of the action video games, looking at how he was as a young boy, how he was as a teenager, and then his choice to go into military, and now this venture. They all kind of flow together with a thread that seems to have been in him from the time he was young.
There's a really cool program that A&M hosted me. It's called EBV, Entrepreneurship Bootcamp for Veterans. It was a week-long course, all paid for, and we had CFOs, CEOs, accountants, lawyers, other veteran-owned businesses. And then I met some amazing veterans. We all could come together and talk about what's going on, whether business side or personal side, just all the demons that we have in our past or in our head that need to get out there, honestly, and talked about. A lot of people want to come around and support veteran-owned business, and that's the really cool part, is the community around it instead of just asking for handouts. Another really cool thing about Battle House is we have the opportunity for bringing people in together, so we offer military discounts, so you can come in with your family. First responder discounts, so again, you can bring in with your family whenever you're off duty or off your shift. One of the nonprofits that we've partnered with is called Skeleton Crew Adventures, and they're a veteran-owned nonprofit. And their main thing is getting veterans out of their head and onto sailboats. They get mental health professionals and these veterans out on the sailboat together, where that interaction is more organic instead of in a clinical sense. And they're having fun, they're physical, getting out on the ocean or the bay and things like that. The thing I really love about my job is being a place where people can come together and talk with each other, and watching families come together. The parents can actually join in with the birthday parties, and they're not just on the sidelines, and they're with their kids. It's something that they've never done, and it's something unique. It is very, very rewarding.